November 1884. Berlin, Germany. 14 nations sat down around a table, spread a map of Africa across it, and began drawing lines through kingdoms, communities, and families that had existed for thousands of years. Not one African was in the room. Not one African was consulted. Not one African was asked. The Berlin Conference, also called the Congo Conference, hosted by German Chancellor Otto von Bismarck, attended by 14 European nations plus the United States as observer. Its official purpose: to regulate European colonization of Africa and prevent conflict between European powers. Not to protect Africans, not to consult African peoples, to manage the European competition for African land and resources. They called it the Scramble for Africa, as if an entire continent full of ancient civilizations was something that had been left unattended, waiting to be claimed. Before 1884, Africa had over 10,000 distinct political entities, kingdoms, chiefdoms, city-states, all with their own borders shaped by geography, culture, and centuries of history. After Berlin, Africa was divided into 50 territories, controlled by 7 European powers. The lines they drew ignored every river, every mountain, every cultural boundary, every ancient kingdom that existed. They divided the Yoruba. They split the Maasai across 2 countries. They cut the Somali people across 5 separate colonial territories. Families who had lived together for generations woke up in different countries because 14 men in Germany decided so, over dinner. The Berlin Conference lasted 3 months. Its consequences have lasted 140 years. Every ethnic conflict in modern Africa that you have ever seen reported in the news, every border war, every resource dispute between neighboring nations that share the same people but different colonial masters, traces back to that room, to those lines, to 14 men who looked at the most resource-rich continent on earth and saw not people, but property. Not history, but opportunity. Not civilization, but territory to be claimed before someone else got there first. They drew lines through Africa, but they could not draw lines through identity, through language, through culture, through the memory of who people were before someone renamed them. The kingdoms are still here. The people are still here.